over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He gets off with a combination up top. Two guys with bad intentions now facing each other here.
You know, the old-timers would say it's harder to miss these guys than it is to hit them.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Little head hunting with the left. Good work defensively by Jordan. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And right from the start, oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. That's a solid right hand by the greatest.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
A big hook to the head by the greatest. Final 10 seconds. Scores up top with a left. Good job.
Corner just cringe. Time after time, he is getting hit by long-range headshots.
Well, they got to remind him, hey, you became a boxer. If you wanted to be a catcher, you should have...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Right to the head and right to the canvas. So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots.
Good block by the greatest. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Jordan's tagged by that powerful hook. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Scored well up top. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. The greatest doing a beautiful job here early on of counter-punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter-punching pays off, too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by James. Not able to connect with the uppercut. And now he scores with that left to the body. There's the hook. Did you see that?
Finish with the body.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
But what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Very accurate with the overhand right. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
A well-placed left hand up top. He just missed that shot up top. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Black Mambas banged by a big uppercut. Right to the head with that right. Black Mamba's alarm clock went off in his head moments ago. He went down earlier, and now you can see that something just woke him up and said, you got to go for it right here. You got to swing for the fences somehow.
The danger here is he's trying, as you said, Joe, he's trying to get it over with all at once. Now, you wouldn't start a fight that way because you know that it would leave you available to the other guy. Right now, he's available to the other guy.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. That's a solid hook by James. The greatest is on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. A solid uppercut by James. Oh, what a big hook to the head. Now start around number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight. Black Mamba's right hand scores well. And now they're trading blows. Up top with the right hand. Right to the belt line.
Let's see some more headwinds. Let's see some more headwinds. Get out of the way. Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's
James
see.
is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Solid right by James. He missed with that headshot. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. James has done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Pay him back. Go pay him back.
He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by James. The greatest is left, working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space.
Oh, great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Jordan's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Wide open for the hook.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. A well-placed overhand right. The greatest is doing a good job. Did you see that? This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. James is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
The greatest is once again the target of a hook. James is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. James is nailed by a hook. Well, he's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps the guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
A little head hunting with the right. Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown, because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. James is able to land a good, solid left hand.
You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental.
James is hurt by a big shot.
All right. You're fine. Stay with me now. Stay with me.
A solid true uppercut by James.
I need to see some head movement, boy. Head movement.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Jordan. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the greatest. Black Mamba's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Jordan. What a great round this has turned into after doing the hurting. 6 rounds in the books, 6 to go. Big shot he just scored with. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jordan's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Right to the body. And bang, and away he goes. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. James is down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Black Mamba's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Back and forth exchange. Oh, and they decide to trade there. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me.
Black Mamba's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target. Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. Jordan's up on Teddy's scorecard, but we know with what we've seen so far, this could change quickly. He's been hit.
Yeah, he has a bad habit, and he's been hit for one reason. That bad habit of pulling back from punches. Every once in a while he does it, he gets away with it, but every once in a while he misjudges the distance, and he gets nailed.
James's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jordan's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Now that's some fine work right there by Black Mamba.
Unload right now. More punch.
James is damaged by a left hand. Solid. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. The greatest has gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Jordan's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one